Good morning to all of you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I was thinking that whether you all are hearing me or not. Good morning, Pradipta. Good morning, Hiren. Good morning, Chetan. Good morning. Good morning, Srikant. Can you all hear me? Is I am audible properly? Hello, Pradipta. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Chetan. Yes, that was the confirmation required. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We will wait for 2, 3 minutes. If anybody joining, it is better. Huh? Good morning. Good morning. We'll start in 2, 3 minutes. Just before everybody joining, those who are already there, from which state or which country you belong, can you just mention in the chat which state, which country you belong? Just everybody, if you can chat which state, which country you belong to. India, Gujarat. Okay. So Hirenji from India, Gujarat. Then others. Jharkhand, currently in the Oman. Okay. Naveen, Kolkata. Good. Surajit Majumdar, Kolkata, West Bengal. Then, please chat in the chat box. We want to make the session very interactive. Not just I will be saying you are going to hear. Then in that case, you will not enjoy. Chetan Agarwal, Kolkata. Pradeepta, Kolkata. Okay. Others. Please type in the chat box those who joined late, slightly 1 or 2 minutes later, then which state and which country you belong to. Abhishek Tiwari, Delhi. Okay. Good. Then please. Bangalore. Srikant is from Bangalore. Okay. Then others. Please chat in the chat box from which state, which city you belong to. Muskan, Kolkata, India. Okay. Good. Vansika, Delhi. Okay. Good. Rajkumar, Delhi. Okay. Okay. Another question. Who are here for IFRS? Just mention IFRS. Who are here for FR? And who are here for, what I should say, SEMA MCS? Who are here for FR? You write FR. Who are here for IFRS? You write IFRS. And who are here for MCS? You write MCS. Hiren for IFRS. Muskan for FR. Ibadat for IFRS. Curious Buddy FR. Surojit FR. Chetan Agarwal FR. Vansika Garg FR. Naveen Srivastav IFRS. Rajkumar IFRS. So for the time being, nobody is there for MCS, SEMA MCS. Himansu for IFRS. Okay. Srikant for IFRS. Salman Khan for IFRS. Afsana Praveen for MCS. Okay. Good. Okay, let's start. First of all, we have the mix of students for different courses. The question comes in mind why we are together. Why the FR and IFRS students should be doing classes together. Why the SEMA MCS student will also be coming in the batch. The second thing, there are some students who are already chartered accountants, CMAs, mainly in IFRS. There are some students who are masters, MBA qualified, masters, MCOM, MBA done. There are some students who are just graduate, not started working. There are some students who are actually 12 pass out. They are doing in the first, second year of graduation. This, you can say, if you understand, if I am physically present in a classroom, then you will find somebody of the age of 40 years and somebody of the age of 20 years. So how it is possible that a 20-year and 40-year student will be in the same class and will be understanding the concept together? That's a challenge for me, not for you. Hana? These types of question I hear from all of you regularly. Somebody message, sir, I'm MCS student. Is this the same class I need to join? Somebody says that, sir, IFRS, FR syllabus is same. Why I will be there in this batch, sir? Somebody says that, sir, my basics is very bad. My basics are not good. I studied late. I did just graduation. Whether I will be able to understand. Somebody says that, sir, I'm already chartered accountant. I'm not doing this course just for the sake of passing exam. I'm doing this course for having far sighted for better knowledge. I need to help all of you. Not a question of money. Whether you have paid me, you have registered with us or not, that's not a question. When I'm asking all of you to come together, then I need to help to all of you, whatever purpose for which you are here. If there are many who are not yet registered, but they are attending this session in the morning, maybe you are from, somebody said Oman or Dubai, Middle East, many students are there from UK also. So the timing difference is huge. In UK, it is around 2:30 a.m. In Dubai, it is around 1.5 hours, 2 hours earlier. So you are going to utilize your time. Your time is very important, more than me. So my purpose is to help everybody, but you need to give me some time. Some time means I will clear all your doubts relating to these things in coming 1 hour. In coming 1 hour, I will clear all these doubts. Ki, sir, why I am together? What is how you are going to teach, sir? What is the syllabus? What is the exam structure? How our classes will be conducted? How we will be getting the recordings, those who are registered and everything. What is the exam structure? What is the passing criteria? From where I can solve the mock papers and everything. Because which material I should refer? Maybe you are doing self-study. Then which material I should be referring? Those things are in your mind running. And it should be running. But first of all, I need to answer for all those things in coming 1.5 hours. So be calm, be composed, I mean to say here, whatever I'm saying, have a trust on me. First of all, generate that trust. And within 1 hour, 1.5 hours, that trust will be to next level. So give me 1.5 hours. Let me explain all these things. Then whatever your queries, questions are there relating to this, we will cover. And then we will start our discussion, or you can say we will start the syllabus study. Okay. So is everybody okay? What I said? If you are okay, then please type in the chat box. Why? Why means yes. Why? Ki what we are going to cover in 1.5 hours. Ki why we are together, different syllabus, this, that. What is the exam structure? Which material to refer? When the exam will be held? When to fill the exam form? Which material to refer? How to solve the questions? How our classes will be conducted? If I am a self-study person, how I will be able to do self-study? All these questions I need to answer. Okay. So let's proceed. First of all, in one sentence, for clarifying everything, in one sentence to clarify everything, we are going to study for coming 3 months accounts. In simple language, we are going to study accounts, accounting. And the accounting is not different in India, not different in US, not different in UK, not different in any part of the world. Out of the whole lot of 180-90 countries in the world, around 140 countries have accepted the accounting language called IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards. 140 countries have accepted IFRS. So when you are studying IFRS accounting, that means you are actually understanding the accounting language of 140 countries. What is the subject accounting tells? The accounting subject says that whatever we are doing in the business, we need to account for all those transactions in a proper way. Accounting means whatever we are doing in the business, like I am doing in Saraf Academy, whatever, then that Whatever transactions, whatever events are happening in my organization, they need to be properly accounted for in a proper books of accounts, in proper documents, with proper supportings. Then they need to have a summary. They need to be presented in the form of financial statements, which we say profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flow statement, statement of changes in equity, notes to accounts, and all these things. You will say why this is required. If you want to know the position, health of Saraf Academy, you know the account, you need accounting details. If you want to have knowledge about Google, if you want to have knowledge about Apple, if you want to have a knowledge about Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Hindustan Unilever Limited, listed company, non-listed, private, public, this, that, you need their financials. And the business decisions are very much dependent on those financial statement knowledge. So we are not teaching accounts or going to study accounts for India or US or UK. It is global. Whatever we are studying is a global phenomena, global thing. We are not going to study anything specific to any country, because the name is International Financial Reporting Standards, IFRS. Out of 140 countries which are applying IFRS, most of the countries are applying the accounting concepts, language and everything exactly as IFRS. Exactly. Whatever is the IFRS, their accounting language, their accounting preparation is based on IFRS fully. Suppose in India or in US, we have our own Indian accounting standards, Ind AS, which is not exactly IFRS. In US, we have US GAAP, which is not exactly IFRS. So there are countries like India, US, and others also have developed their own accounting language, own accounting conventions, own accounting standards. But believe me, when I will be teaching different topics, the difference between IFRS and Ind AS is not more than 1 to 2%. The difference between IFRS and US GAAP is around 10 to 15%. That means 85% of IFRS is same as US GAAP only. I will be trying my level best to cover at least Ind AS fully in the class. Whenever I will be teaching IFRS, because the syllabus is for international level, so they are not talking about any country-specific accounting differences. But when we will be covering in our classes, since so many students are from India, so I will be covering at least wherever the differences comes from IFRS to Ind AS, I will cover that Ind AS part. But it will not be possible to cover everything relating to US GAAP, because that will be coming very detailed. So for that reason, there are some areas which are very detailed in US GAAP, and it is not possible to cover here. So for that reason, sometimes bear with me that if I am not covering the US GAAP in that much detail, because the purpose is to cover IFRS. But if suppose you cover IFRS, Ind AS already we are covering in the classes, then US GAAP you can study on your own, whatever the areas where the differences are there. Nowadays, there are so many YouTube videos freely available. You can do Google search, you can do Chat GPT, so many things are there. It will not be creating a huge problem. If you have the intention, if you have the inclination to understand something, to learn something, then in that case, you can learn anything in this world. And if you are doing something, you are not understanding, you can message me, you can WhatsApp me. I will clear your doubts. There is no problem. What I mean to say that ki bhai sare log, everybody is going to study accounts. Debit, credit, assets, liability, income, expenditures, how to record, how to prepare PL account, balance sheet, cash flow, notes. Sab koi to yahi padhne wale hai na. The syllabus is that only for everybody. So when the syllabus is same, why there will be separate teaching for different persons? Somebody will say that, sir, I am a chartered accountant. Somebody will say that, sir, I'm 12 pass out in the second or third year of college. It's my duty to make the subject interesting for both of you. It's my duty to teach a 12 pass out student in the second or third year of BCom and a chartered accountant with a perspective, with an explanation that they both like that. That is my duty, no? And if you have trust on me, then you will realize. Maybe in the beginning, suppose today class and in the next class, somebody will think that sir is going very slow. Sir is teaching very slow. Those who are, you can say maybe CA, CMAs, they will think that sir is going very slow. But they are the person only who will say after 3-4 classes, sir, you are going very fast, sir. So I am not able to study. I am not able to cover. I am not able to catch. So don't take tension that you are of which age, from which background, whether you have knowledge of accounting or not. Now there are some students who say that, sir, only say in English because I don't know Hindi. Now some student will say that, sir, I don't know English. I know only Hindi. I am saying that, sir, I don't know. If you say 100%, neither English, neither Hindi, because I am not a Hindi teacher and I am not an English teacher. I cannot write poetry in English and all that. Whenever I will write English, there will be grammar and spelling mistake will be happening. And the same thing will be happening with Hindi also. Because maybe I studied with Hindi medium till 10th standard. So you can say, but फिर भी अभी whenever since around 20-25 years, I am professionally teaching. When I am teaching, then I am nothing writing anything in Hindi. So if I have written any poetry or something 25-30 years back, I cannot recollect that because there is no practice done on that. So my Hindi is also not good. My English is also not good. Grammar, spelling mistake will be happening. But are we here to learn English? Is this an English class? Is this a Hindi class? No, man. It is not a Hindi-English class. If you are thinking you are joining here to learn Hindi or English, then you are in the wrong track. I am not the correct person. I am not a language teacher. So believe me, whether you know Hindi or not, whether you know English or not, whether you know less English, it's my duty to make you understand the concept. Don't raise this question, ki, sir, please speak in Hindi, please speak in English. Suppose somebody will say that, sir, my English is not Hindi, my English is not good. Whatever I said up till now, I have not said anything in Hindi. Those who know Hindi very well, those who have this confusion that we don't know English properly, for those types of persons, can they say whether they are understanding everything, whatever I said up till now? I am asking only those who are complaining that they know only Hindi, they don't know English. Whatever I said up till now, those who know Hindi well, they have a problem with the English language. Are they getting everything, whatever I said up till now? Are they getting everything, whatever I said up till now? If somebody will not chat, because others will think that you don't know so much English. Arey yaar, itna basic English we know. When I'm saying, arey yaar, itna, I think an Englishman also can understand this much Hindi. And when I will explain the concepts, I will explain the concepts in Hindi, English, both the language. You know English better, you focus on the English. You know Hindi better, you focus on a Hindi part. Why you are concerned that, why you force me to say only one single language? And there are so many videos on YouTube. You can go there, you can check the way I am teaching. So whether you are able to understand in whatever language, that's my lookout. Your lookout is not to go into Hindi, English fight. Leave it on me. Let me teach. Let me explain you the concepts. Whatever language you know, you will be able to understand. That's my guarantee in the beginning only. So I'm saying in the beginning only, don't say next time, sir, I don't know English very well. Sir, I don't know Hindi at all. Arey bhai, kuch bhi nahi. Whatever you know, I'm there now, man. First of all, faith, trust on me. Then only think about anything else. Whenever you are joining at any place for training classes, you need to have full faith and trust on the person who is teaching. That faith and trust, when you develop, then the problem will not come. Okay? So first of all, we are studying accounts. And accounts is globally same. So why that I will be asking other student to come in a different batch. If somebody want to give CA final exam, they can do these classes. There is no problem at all. Somebody want to do CMA final accounting class, accounting, they can do these classes, no problem. Anywhere in any syllabus, accounting is there, they can attend these classes. But practically, I'm not asking that we are teaching CA, CMA India. So I'm not asking those students to come here and join. I'm not asking. Because they will think, why I will do the classes with IFRS or ACCA students? Why I will do with SEMA? My syllabus, I cannot make understand all of them. According to me, a subject is a subject. Otherwise, if a subject having different knowledge in different curriculum, then to how can I teach ACCA also, CIMA also, CMA also, CPA also, Deep IFRS also, CSC? How I can teach? Because accounts is accounts, finance is finance, management accounting is management accounting. When there is regulatory thing, suppose taxation, Indian taxation, UK taxation, US taxation is different. Then I cannot call all of you together. But when I'm taking something which is common, accounting, business and finance, there is no problem that students are coming together and doing the classes. Anyhow, we need to cover the syllabus for all of them. We need to solve questions from different books. We need to understand what type of questions they are giving. We need to prepare accordingly. And at the same time, not only passing the exam, the purpose is what? Get the knowledge. Because when you have knowledge, you will be able to grow. Getting ACCA, getting Deep IFRS, getting SEMA, getting this will not help long run. In the long run, the growth will happen when we have knowledge, when we have skills, when we can solve the accounting issues in any organization, then the growth will happen in life. You are not coming here just because I am a qualified person. You are coming here because you believe that I will be able to explain you the concepts in a proper way. How can I explain you? Because I know those concepts very detailed. For that reason, I am able to teach. The degree is not giving me the right to teach. The teaching involves or any knowledge. When you can practically apply that knowledge in the world, then the value will come. Not by getting ACCA, IFRS, SEMA degree. So the purpose of our classes is never just to pass the exam and get the sum solved. The purpose is any type of problem which will come in life which is related to accounting, we should be able to handle. That is our purpose. Okay. This is just a basic introduction why we are together. Now with the syllabus, with other things, I will make it further clear. Those who are FR students, ACCA Financial Reporting students, and those who have never given any ACCA exams in life, they are starting with this subject, the first subject. There are somebody who have already given ACCA exams. They are conversant with the ACCA exam pattern and everything. But whenever I take the first class, I assume nobody has done anything. So if you are a fresh student in ACCA, it is for you that you focus what type of questions, how they are asking and all that. Okay. 100 marks paper. The paper is divided into 3 parts. Somebody will say that, sir, my IFRS, my MCS, it will come. Have patience. Give me 1.5 hours. Everything I will say. Then I will ask question. Is there any doubt? Then whatever doubt are there, I will solve. Then we will start the syllabus. Okay. First of all, bring everybody on the same page. Come on the same page with me. You all are standing together. That way. So for ACCA Financial Reporting skill level subject, it's a 100 marks paper. The paper is divided into 3 parts, 3 sections, part A, part B, part C. Part A, they will be giving 15 multiple choice questions of 2 marks each. There is no working, there is no logic required how you are getting the answer. You just need to select the correct answer, whether Jai Mata Di or La. Doesn't matter. But the question are not only multiple choice. Ki one question is given, 4 answer given, ABCD, you need to select one. There may be out of ABCD, 2, 3 are correct. You need to select all. There may be filling the blanks. There will be match the followings. So we say that it is not OTQ, MCQ, multiple choice questions. It is not objective type question, 1 question and 4 options, you need to select one. There are different format, but there is no working, no logic required why you are selecting a proper answer. It's a full marks. If you do right, you will get 2 marks. If you do wrong, 0. No part marking. 15 multiple choice questions of 2 marks each, 30 marks. Part B. Still it is multiple choice questions only, but it is scenario based. They will be giving 2-3 paragraph scenario. And based on one scenario, they will be asking 5 multiple choice questions. In case of part A, for 15 questions, 15 different scenario. But here again 15 questions. But based on one scenario, 5 question. Second scenario, 5 question. Third scenario, 5 question. One scenario will be 2-3 paragraphs. Based on that scenario, there will be 5, 5, 5. Again 15 question MCQ. There is no part marking. There is no part marking. If you do correct, you will get 2 marks. If you do wrong, you will be getting laddus. This part A and part B is not checked by examiner. This is checked by computer. Human beings are not involved in giving you marks for 60 marks. Teachers are required to check your part C. The part C is something where you need to write the answers in Word file and Excel file. Word file if it is theory, Excel file if it is calculations, numericals. The exam is combination of calculations, theory, both. This part C cannot be checked by computer. This need to be checked by human being, by the proper person who knows the syllabus, who know the thing. They will be checking. For that reason, you can say the results are not announced instantly. The results are announced around 1.5 months after the exam. Those who have given exam in ACCA in the month of September, in the first week, their result will be coming between 15th to 20th of October. So the result is coming after 5 to 6 weeks of the exam because of this part C. And the result comes for the whole world together because the course is running in 180 countries. So the copies need to be checked from all parts of the world. So for that reason, the results comes around 5 to 6 weeks after the exam over. If we want to get a filler of this, I have given the link of the ACCA website. This is the ACCA website link. In this website, access practice platform. For accessing practice platform, you need to have ACCA registered. You should be ACCA registered student and you need to use your ID and password. You will say that, sir, can you give any other student? I can't give, sir. That is not ethical. For going here in this area, you need to be ACCA registered student. Okay? Now, at here. When you go here, you will find all the ACCA subjects are mentioned. We are concerned with financial reporting. Financial reporting, ACCA official resources. Under ACCA official resources, past exam library. That is the past term papers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then there is practice exams 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 plus 4, 11. And then there is a specimen exam. That is 11 plus 1, 12 papers are there. We can't solve any of these papers now because these papers we can solve when we will complete the syllabus. Every term in this practice exam, they add the new mock paper for the new term. September, they have added a new mock paper. September exam is over. Again, you will find after 1 month, 1.5 months, you will find FR pre-December 24 mock exam. For every term, the institute is preparing a new paper, mock paper for your practice purpose. These are all free for all ACCA registered students. And believe me, not a single student in the world can solve all these papers. Not possible and not required also. And for any student, they don't need to pay anything to anybody to do these papers. So you will find so many mails are coming. We have developed a system where you can go for mock papers and all that. I also received a mail. I'm not questioning they have not done good work or not. But मेरे को free में मिल रहा है. When I'm getting in free, why I will pay for the mock papers to anybody else? At the same time, if you are taking classes with me, we are connected with Kaplan, BPP, with the institute for a long time. They are regularly sharing with us the extra resources which we can use in the classes, the papers and all that. So I will be also giving you mock papers. How much you will do, man? And there are students, by doing this much papers and all that, is scoring world rank with Saraf Academy. So what's the problem, man? Why you want to waste your money? Maybe you are going to study self. You are not going to study with Saraf Academy or anybody. Then also the papers are freely available, man. Why you will waste your money? So whenever you receive any mail from anywhere, we have developed mock papers and all that, topic wise this, अरे भाई topic wise question भरती है free में. When the resources are available free, why I will waste my money? Neither I should waste and nor I should tell to anybody to waste money. Not required, man. Ample of papers are there. I'm just opening one paper. For opening this paper, suppose I'm opening this pre-September mock 2024. I need to assign myself. Assigned. Now I will get in the left-hand side. Pre-September mock. FR. They are saying FR pre-September mock exam. Start. I'm not going to solve anything. Why I am opening this? That when you will be in the exam hall or you are giving exam sitting in home, we will discuss what is best. Whether going in the exam center or whether giving exam sitting in home, what is best? What is pros and cons? But whether you are giving exam in exam center or you are giving exam sitting in home, the same screen will be opening. And in the screen, I am continuously doing next, next, next. You need to open this. You need to be conversant with this screen, how it will be opening and all that. You should read these instructions. I'm not reading, man. They are saying section A, section B, section C. There are 3 parts. They are saying you want to start. I'm saying, yes, I want to start. Now this is a question. I'm not reading. Suppose the answer is this. Now maybe this is correct. Maybe this is, I have done selected this one. It is correct. Because there is no background working or explanation required for multiple choice question. For multiple choice questions, you just need to select the correct answer. Another question. Suppose I have selected this. Another question. All 3 are multiple choice. This 4th one is also multiple choice. 5th one is also multiple choice. Now this is filling the blanks. Whatever. Okay? This is second category. Again filling the blanks. I'm not doing this. Now again multiple choice. Again this multiple choice. Again this multiple choice. These are all not multiple choice. Maybe these are selecting more than one. How many questions are already over? 14. 14 out of 36 already over. So this is which 2 of the following? You see, I need to select the 2. I cannot select 3. Oh. Which 2 of the following? But I should be selecting only 2. There are different types of questions. No explanations. No ifs and that is required. It is just that you need to select the correct answer. Suppose when I'm in the exam hall, I don't want to do part A first. मेरे को part A नहीं करना है. Go in the navigation tab below. Navigation tab. Click the navigation tab. The entire paper is there in front of you. Entire 36 question. I want to go first of all in section C. I don't want to go in A. Section C. The section C opened. This section C. You will see in the left hand side the entire question. You can adjust your screen the way you like. The way you want to adjust your screen. Okay? You read the question. The question involves calculations. So for the calculation, they have given Excel. Excel, suppose those who have less knowledge of Excel, 200, 300. I need to add this equal to this plus this equal to. Done. You will say, sir, I have never worked on Excel. Somebody will say that, do I need to learn Excel? No, sir. I have given in my notes a video. I have given in my notes a video on Excel shortcut. It is my video only. I took around 4 or 5 years back. The basic Excel calculation I have explained here. The basic plus, minus, divide. I am also not an expert in Excel. Very, very basic knowledge. But for giving exam, that much basic knowledge is required, man. You can't say that I don't know this much basic knowledge. So when it is numerical, they are giving you Excel. When it is theory, then they are giving you Word file. You will type here your theory answer, whatever you need to type. Some word features are there, but no feature need to be used. No feature need to be used. Please request. Just straight away type. You don't have time to do bold, italics, underline. These time we will not have. It is purely that you just need to type whatever you need to type as an answer. And the font size you cannot change. There is no feature of changing the font size. The font size will be of 11. When you type your answer, it is 11 font size coming. So this is part C. Then comes, suppose I don't want to do part C. I want to do part B. I go for section B. Okay? It is not allowing me to do this. Okay? Bhai yaar, sorry. Navigator sections B. Re bhai. Now it will allow. Section B. In section B is still multiple choice. This is a scenario, left hand side. And based on the same scenario, 5 questions are there. 1. Till the time I will not read the screen fully, they will not allow me to. On the same scenario, 2nd question. On the same scenario, 3rd question, filling the blanks. On the same scenario, 4th question. And on the same scenario, the 5th question. On the same scenario, 5 multiple choice questions. Once it is gone, you are thrown to the 2nd scenario. 2nd scenario, 1 question. Like that. Now all you can say just how they are giving the paper is done. No point further wasting time in this. I'm saying next. It is giving me my performance. This is complete, incomplete. Yes, sir. No problem. They are asking end exam. I'm saying end exam. Again, they are confirming from me. End exam, end exam, end exam, exit. When I'm exiting from here, I'm going back to the same screen where I started in the beginning. Now, if I will go in the mark tab, pre-September 24 mock, FR. This is FR pre-September mock, self-mark. The paper which I solved, I want to do marking. I want to see the model answers. The first question by chance was correct. You see 2 marks. The answer is written in the left-hand side, selling this, additional revenue, this, minus cost, this. So this is coming. It is by chance correct. The second question, 1 I was wrong, 1 was right, but the marks will be 0 because there is no part marking. The answers are written in the left-hand side. Suppose I want to see the bigger answers. So this is the bigger answer. Click simple answer. I have not written anything. So my answer will be showing here. It is, I have typed this only, but the institute answer is this. The model answer is this. Okay. When they are giving the model answer, they are not only giving the model answer, they are giving the marking guidelines also. Marking guidelines also, where the marks will be given to the students. How the marking will be allotted. When you click the marking guidelines, you get the marking guidelines. When you click the sample answer, you will be getting the model answer. So when you go in the mark tab, you will be able to see the answers for the question paper, which is given in the website. So all the things are freely available on the website. Wasting even a single rupee for buying mock papers from anywhere in the world is a Kalidas Giri, is a Beukuf Giri. You don't require. When you are paying to the institute annual subscription, exam fees and everything, they are giving you everything, man. Don't waste your money. Don't need to buy any mock paper or anything from anywhere in the world. It's a purely waste of resource. The institute is giving you free resources. This is, you can say, the exam pattern or everything for ACCA FR students. Now, exam pattern or everything for CIMA students. Sorry, for IFRS students. There will be 4 questions of 25 marks each. There is no multiple choice question. All are essay type. The pass marks for FR, IFRS, both each 50 marks. Both are fully computer based. Practice on Word file. Don't this. Before this, let's go into ACCA website for IFRS students. Students, under student tab, go in study support resources. Under study support resources, you are getting ACCA Foundation Deep IFRS. Foundation is applicable for those who are undergraduates. They will start with the foundation level. Okay. Deep IFRS. Go further. Now for Deep IFRS, all the resources, there is no registered student who can go here. Anybody who is not registered with ACCA, they can go here. For ACCA, that practice platform, past term papers and all that, you need to be ACCA registered student. But for IFRS stuff, you don't need to be a registered student of ACCA for IFRS. All the question paper answer are given here. It is freely available for the whole world, not only the registered student of ACCA. Suppose June 2024 exam. June 2024, because IFRS exams are happening 2 times in a year, June and December. But ACCA exams are happening 4 times in a year, March, June, September, December. IFRS exam was not there in September. It will be there in December. It was there in June. This is the recent one, the question paper. Okay? The question paper is opening the same way, the way it will be opening in the exam hall. Whether in the exam hall or sitting in home, both is allowed. Okay. Again, I am doing next. Not reading the instructions. They are saying there are slightly zoomed in so that you all can see. Yes, I want to start. Ready? Yes, I am ready. So for IFRS student, in the left-hand side, whatever the different parts of the question that is in the left-hand side, what you need to solve, what you need to do is requirement. And your answer is your spreadsheet, which is, you can say, Excel file if it is calculation. But your answer will be Word file if it is theory. So there is a draft financial statement. A statement of financial position of a company is given. You can adjust your this thing the way you require, adjustments आपको जैसे करना है. There are 2 companies financial statement given. The first question in IFRS exam is group accounting. In Indian language, holding subsidiary. Group accounting. So they have given group financial statement. Then on the basis of that, they are giving some adjustments. Okay. One adjustments. Then the second adjustments. Then the third adjustments. And then the fourth adjustments. 4 adjustments are there along with the financial. This is part of the question. Then what is the requirement? Using all these exhibit 1 to 5 and the pre-populated spreadsheet response option, that is this one. prepare the consolidated statement of financial position. You need to prepare balance sheet of the group. No written explanation of consolidation adjustment are required. You don't need to say why you are doing like this. Marks will not be awarded unless it's specifically related to the question. You don't need to consider the deferred tax, and you should show all working. Now, what is deferred tax and all that, when we will study, then I will say. You will open this and you will write your answer here. Okay? Now, this answer is already written here. Why? Because maybe somebody has solved this, or maybe I only, I don't remember. Somebody has solved this. For that reason, this will be blank. You need to write your answer. ये blank रहेगा, आपको अपना आंसर लिखना है. In the Excel, they are allowing you to change the font size. But in the Word, they are not allowing you to change the font size. This is the first question. Now come the second question. For the second question, again, there are 3 attachments. Email, attachment 1, 2, requirement. Then there is word processor also. The word processor is basically, you type your theory, blah, blah, blah. And if it is involving calculations, then the Excel is also there. This is also 25 marks. Then the third question, again, there is a different scenario, memorandum requirement, then again word processor and this. And then the last question, fourth question, covering different parts of the syllabus. The questions are there, you need to answer. If it does not involve any calculation, then only word processor. You want to check the answer for this? The answers are in the separate file. This is the entire model answer. The answer is not only answer, it is along with the marking guidelines. कहाँ पर number मिलेगा, where you will be getting marks, where you will not be getting marks, everything they have written. All stepwise. Stepwise marks are given. Ki how? The examiner are going to give you marks. On which step? This is, you can say, IFRS exams. IFRS का exam कैसे होता है? Then comes this is CIMA exams. The CIMA exam based on a pre-seen material. The pre-seen material will be released around 10th of October or 5th of October, I don't remember, written on the CIMA website. And based on that pre-seen material of around 25-30 pages, they will be preparing question paper. The question paper is called unseen portion. Based on the pre-seen, they will be making 6-7 variants, 6-7 question paper. Suppose one paper. This is strategic, but management case study same only. When you will be in the exam hall, it is written time allowed 3 hours, your name, suppose Prakash Saraf, and they are asking me to go in the next slides. Next slide gone. In the exam, there will be 4 questions, not 3, 4. All are 45 minutes each. And in every question, there are different parts, A, B, A, B, C, A, B, and all that. Here it is strategic case study 3, but it is management case study 4. Now the first question, there is some mail from somebody, some senior manager, some CFO, some CEO, some managing director or somebody, some finance director. आप उनके अंदर काम करते हो as a management accountant. So you are getting some requirements, some mail. This is unseen portion in exam. And based on that, there are some attachments. This you will read in the exam. You will read the requirement, what exactly they are asking and all that. And then you will type your answer in the next slide. This is PDF. I cannot type anything. But the same word features which is there in ACCA exam, the same word features are there. Nothing more, nothing less. This is ACCA platform. This is ACCA platform. And this is, what do you say, CIMA platform. In ACCA, one benefit is there, that suppose the requirement is here. I want to copy this requirement and I want to paste here in my answer sheet. Okay? I can do that. But in CIMA, you can't do that. In CIMA, whatever the requirements are there, you don't want to go ever again. You want to copy and paste. It will not happen. In the CIMA, you need to type everything, whatever you want to write. You can't do copy paste. But in ACCA, that copy paste feature is there. In CIMA, there is no Excel because no calculations. If some basic calculations are done, you will do in calculator and then you will write. Normally in CIMA exam, calculations are not required. Then you will say that, sir, why I will learn these, what do you say? Suppose the first question in which they are asking, prepare the balance sheet, prepare the balance sheet. In CIMA, they are not going to ask prepare balance sheet. Arey bhai, need to understand, they are asking some adjustment relating to goodwill. You can open CIMA case study paper and out of 10 exams, at least 8 exams, they are asking questions on goodwill. In the group accounting, why the goodwill will be calculated, how, what will be plus, minus, logic, this, that, they will be asked. Even for ACCA IFRS student also, they will be asking theoretical questions. Not that accounts means just doing calculation, preparing PL account balance sheet. For preparing PL account balance sheet, you need to first of all understand the concept. If you don't understand the concept, then how you will prepare PL account and balance sheet? So CIMA student can do less practice to prepare PL account balance sheet, but they need to understand all the adjustments in accounting. And since 2015, when the case study exam is happening in CIMA, the students are failing the management case study because of accounting part. Because most of the students in CIMA management case study are non-accounting person. They are MBAs and all that. They don't have good sound knowledge of accounting. And out of 4 questions, 1 question will be on accounting. And 1 question, if you don't do properly, it will be difficult to score pass marks in CIMA. So for that reason, since last 3-4 years, I am asking the CIMA student to attend these classes fully. Because otherwise you will go on asking, sir, what will be the adjustment for this? How I will write? It's very difficult to communicate. And I've seen that even when I'm teaching for last 3-4 years, these classes, all accounting classes to CIMA MCSE students, even in the last day of exam, they ask questions on accounting only. Even I'm taking entire accounting classes, but they have only one doubt in CIMA case study relating to accounting. Tomorrow is the exam, they are asking adjustment for goodwill. They are asking adjustment for non-current assets. So need to understand that it's a difficult part for CIMA student. So in place of giving half-hearted knowledge, I'm telling you to come and get the entire knowledge of accounting so that you don't bother yourself that if the accounting question will come, how I will write the answer. In CIMA, reading the requirements, reading the 2 pages stuff, writing the answer, in total you will be getting 45 minutes. Once 45 minutes over, you are forced to the second requirement. You can't go back. In ACCA, IFRS, you are getting the full paper, full 3 hours. But in CIMA, that feature is not there. 1 question, 45 minutes only. You will say, why? Because CIMA is saying that when you are working in an organization and you get some job from your senior, from somebody, you need to complete that job within the time frame. You can't be doing that job for whole life. So they are making it more practical. For that reason, the CIMA exams are all part-wise, 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes. And it is pure theory based. You need to write your understanding. There is no calculation involved in CIMA exams. But as far as accounting is concerned, if you don't know the concept, you can't write theory also. The calculation and theory are same only. In the calculation, you need to show the calculation. In theory, whatever you understand, you need to be able to write properly. So, one thing for all of you, one thing. Since the exam is computer based, most of you are working also. You are working on a screen only. But normally, most of you have never given any exam on computer based. You have given exam pen and paper based. When you have given exam pen and paper based, the question arises that this is not a pen and paper based exam, neither for IFRS, neither for FR, neither for SEMA. It's a computer based on screen exam. It is essential that you need to be habituated with studying on screen, doing questions on screen, doing questions on Excel sheet, Word file, typing, reading the stuff on screen. That need to be developed from the first day. So I always say in my first session, in the first class only, normally, even in the night when I was sleeping, 4 to 5 students said that, sir, I want hard copy. I have the habit to study with the hard copy only. Even out of that, two were the chartered accountants. You understand? I categorically said, I will not give you hard copy. If you pay extra, then also hard copy will not be given to the students. We are giving, what do you say, PDF file, Word file. You can take printout, but I will advise don't do this. Don't take printout. Don't study after taking printout, underline and all. Yesterday, I was there for a dinner with my friends. Friends means I taught them 25 years back in 2001, 2002. Somebody is there from UK, living in UK for 13 years. He said that, can we do something together? So they came and we went for dinner. Then he also saying, even though he's staying in UK for last 13 years, he was saying that I don't get habit, man, I don't get feeling unless and until I don't take printout, underline and all that. I want, well, whatever material he will be also doing ACCA, whatever material you will give, I will take printout. But I said him, I will be saying tomorrow morning, no printout. You need to change yourself. Change is the only thing which is constant in the world. If I will be taking printout, then to how much printout I need to take so many materials, I will go mad. Since last 13 to 14 years, I have never taken any single printout for study purpose. Everything on screen. You need to develop, you need to change yourself from the first day itself. I will not take any printout. If somebody is giving, I will not be having. If I have, I will throw out of the window. I will study on screen. When I will study on screen, I will be habituated with the exam pattern, exam system. So I will be feeling comfortable because there are many students who said, who complained to me, sir, you said in the first class, but I didn't hear you. I didn't trusted you, and because of that, I was reading printout. My speed in the exam was very less. I was not able to complete the paper. If I would have followed your instructions, the problem would not be arising. So why not? You will be expecting from first day only. So my request, if you have a trust, whether you do self-study also, bhai, don't take printout. Don't buy any physical material. Study on screen. For solving questions, use a normal Excel file, normal Word file. When you are doing questions for exam practice, mock papers, go on the institute website, do everything on the institute screen so that you are more habituated. That's the first thing. Okay. Now comes the syllabus. Because why we are together, we need to have the understanding of the syllabus also, भाई. जबरदस्ती का हम साथ क्यों आएंगे? नहीं आएंगे. Syllabus. This is IFRS syllabus. IFRS syllabus कहाँ गया यार? 1 second. Yes. They are asking you to download it. ठीक है? This is from the institute website I am taking, not prepared by me, sir. So that you get a conformity की syllabus क्या है. ठीक है? I'm not reading all the stuff, aims, objectives and all that. I was thinking that the syllabus would be it is written somewhere, it is written, but let's go like this only. First of all, they are talking about how the international accounting standards are developed. Who is the authority, how they develop, what is the process system. That is the first topic. Okay? Then there are some ethical principles which we need to follow while doing any accounting job. Ethical standards. Then they are saying this is an IFRS number, IFRS 15 revenue recognition. Then there is IFRS, many IFRS, IS 16, IS, 20, 40, IS relating to non-current assets, impairment, leasing, leases, intangible assets, all are non-current assets. Then current assets, inventory. Then financial instruments. You can see shares, debenture, bonds, preference shares. Then there is provisions contain, all are IFRS. Share based payment, employee benefits, all are IFRS 2, IS 17, 18, 19, earnings per share, IS 33, fair value measurement, IFRS 13. Then you can see PL account, balance sheet, group accounting, individual accounts. Then reporting of the combined entity, group accounting. If I will go 1 second. Search exam results, examinable document. 1 second. Download. Just this one. You see, this I was searching for. All IFRS, IS 1, 2, 8, 10, 12, 16, 19, 20, 21, all IS and all IFRS. That is the syllabus. IFRS, all are in the syllabus. Okay? IFRS. That's the syllabus of ACCA Diploma IFRS students. अब एक बार इससे बाहर जाते हैं. I want to go for the syllabus of ACCA students. Syllabus of ACCA students. ACCA qualification, FR Financial Reporting, under Financial Reporting syllabus. In the syllabus, download. In the right hand side, anything, nothing is given. Okay? This is the ACCA FR syllabus. Okay? FR syllabus. The conceptual framework, regulatory framework is that only. How the IFRS developed. Accounting for transactions in financial statements, which is non-current asset, intangible asset. These are all IS 16, IS 38, IS 36, inventory, IS 2, agriculture, IS 41, financial instrument, IFRS 9, IS 32, so many things, leasing, IFRS 16, provisions, contingent liabilities, IS 37, taxation, IS 12, all IFRS are there. Okay? They have written that, and the breakup of these is written conceptual, again, development of IFRS. Whatever the IFRS are there in the ACCA curriculum, the same is there in the FR curriculum. Just one differences are there. Just now I showed you share-based payments like this. Suppose I will say IFRS 2, share-based payments. This is not there for ACCA FR students. This is there in ACCA at higher level, at professional level SBR, but for IFRS student, this topic is extra. For IFRS employee benefits, where is employee benefits? This one. The employee benefits is there for IFRS student, not for ACCA students. Then any other thing? One more. These are all their common, separate common investment in associates, common. This is common, consolidated, joint disclosure, common. Revenue leases, IFRS for this is extra. For IFRS student, small and medium sized entities, extra. 3 topic. General requirement, climate related. You can say that climate related and sustainability reporting is extra. These portion. This I will be taking separate classes for IFRS students. When I will be taking these classes, I will be saying in the class that FR student don't need to attend. But still, if the FR student want to attend, there is no problem with me. But these 4 or 5 topics are extra, which will be taking around 3 classes extra for IFRS student. 3 classes of 3 hours each, around 9 to 10 hour extra study. Now, when we go for the CIMA syllabus, there is no syllabus as such. Because accounting, finance, management accounting, strategic decision making, corporate governance, ethics, everything. But in CIMA, the accounting part, whatever is there in IFRS, fully they are relevant for them. This sustainability reporting is small and medium sized, and this what I said, share-based payments, employee benefits, all are there for CIMA students. That means when I will be taking some extra class for IFRS, that will be required for CIMA students also. From which part they will be giving one question to CIMA student, I don't know, man. I don't know. We need to study the entire accounting concepts that is there in CIMA, operational case study also, management case study also, management case study at more deeper sense, more length. Whatever the syllabus of IFRS is there, the full syllabus is there for CIMA management case study students. So everybody need to study the same thing. Just that some 3 classes extra for IFRS and CIMA students, which FR student can skip. But anyhow, FR student need to study those things in professional level when they will be studying SBR, strategic business reporting. So छूटना नहीं है, तो आप चाहे तो अभी से कर सकते हैं. Now, which material we are going to refer? There are so many materials we always give you. You will say, sir, I have not yet received. You will receive after the class again. Don't take tension. I will advise which material everybody should refer. But you want to refer any material in your life, I don't have any problem. But if you have a trust on me, if you understand, I will be saying for your benefit, because I don't want my student to just pass the exam. I want they should be getting rank. Regularly, I keep trying that my students should be getting rank. In the last exam, in June exam, in IFRS, student score 92. Mr. Keshav, 92. In IFRS, they are not giving any ranking, but he must be one of the rank holder. In ACCA, different subjects, auditing, FR, PM, tax, regularly students are scoring rank. So, if I am not teaching well, then how anybody will score world rank? How? How anybody will score 92? How in CIMA also students are scoring rank at world level? I'm not saying every term, many terms. So for that reason, please understand that whatever I am advising is best for you. What are the materials we will refer? One is FR exam kit. One is FR pocket notes. One is FR study text. FR exam kit. For which student I am saying? ACCAs, DIFRS, FR and CIMA MCS, all I am saying. Okay? It is not only for one student I am saying. FR pocket notes. Pocket notes is basically short notes prepared by Kaplan for different topics. Maybe you can refer for revision purpose. And FR study text. Study text is on each topic. Detailed explanation with examples by Kaplan. Okay. Study text, exam kit is only questions, and pocket notes is what I should say is short notes on every topic. And then this class slide. In my class slides for every topic, I will be making notes like I'm going to teach today the introduction to published accounts, and then I will be teaching you earnings per share if the time permits, because that is my target for today. I will start teaching earnings per share, EPS. So this is my notes. These notes has been prepared by looking at Kaplan, study text, looking at institute website, looking at Kaplan tutor resources. They have given us extra, which is not available to students. Tutor resources. And then the other search engine, Google, ChatGPT and all that. These are prepared by me. According to me, maybe you will think that I am praising. This is one of the best thing you can study. You will not be getting whoever has taken classes from me and those who have scored rank and passed the exam, you can ask them. You can ask in social media, what is the best thing to refer for notes study? There are 90% students saying that they are not referring anything other than my notes. These notes I will go on sharing after every class. After the class, I will share class notes up till first class. Then after the second class, I will share class notes up till second class. Then up till the third class notes up till third class. After every class, I will go on making the notes, because when you are studying, I am also studying, man. Many EPS, I have taught EPS earnings per share, I think more than 1,000 times in my life. Again, I have studied once and then I am in the class, because I am not a part-time teacher. I need to think what value addition I can give for myself, not only for you. So I'm studying, I'm revising my notes, I'm doing further research, what needs to be done, where I have past batch, what I have written not properly, how can I improvise that, everything I'm doing. So according to me, these short notes, this study text are required very less. Obviously, for question practice, we need to refer exam kit, because I have not copy pasted the question which we will be solving from the exam kit. The question paper, question kit we need to use to solve different questions. But for understanding concept, for short notes, you refer my notes only. That is my advice. If you find any confusion anywhere, you want a detailed explanation, you go in study text, or you want some short form abbreviation, then in that case, you can refer the pocket notes. But the major thing is this. All these are there in the Google Drive, FR. The material which I am opening presently, these are 24-25 material. These are 24-25 material. 24-25, these materials were released just 1 month back. You will not find these materials at other places. This is most recent one. This is not yet uploaded in the Google Drive. I will upload today, then I will share the link again. You will find here the material of 23-24. But I am saying 24-25 material. For IFRS students, one second, you see, IFRS diploma kit. They should refer this also, this kit, the exam kit. For IFRS, the exam kit is not prepared by Kaplan. They are not publishing. Only BPP exam kit is there. This exam kit you should refer also for IFRS students. You will say that, sir, when you do questions on this, are these not relevant for FR? This is relevant. I am just doing questions from different books. That's my purpose, to cover different material. Maybe I will be doing some past questions of CIMA also in the class. That will be relevant for all three. Believe me, I will be showing you that the same question, same story came in all the 3 exams. So it's not that I'm wasting your time. From wherever I'm doing the question, it is relevant for all three. But IFRS students would be referring this also for practicing questions. Then the IFRS student can refer this exam kit also. And 𝐂𝐚A student will refer these two. Other than the 𝐂𝐚A student, based on the case study, I will be preparing different mock papers for all of you. That you will also refer. These are the materials which everybody should refer. Please understand. There are so many materials here which I will be giving in Google Drive. I will not be deleting 23, 24 material for the time being, because somebody is doing the previous batch class. They want to refer that. After the end of this batch, I will remove this. I will just upload here 24, 25 material also. We will be referring as I have written here. You will see already written. We will be referring FR study text 24-25, FR exam kit 24-25, डीप IFRS एग्जाम किट IFRS स्टूडेंट के लिए एक्स्ट्रा है. Class slides of December 2024, which is this, which is in front of you. This is class slides or class notes. I should refer class notes. Class notes are very easy to understand. They are prepared by me. Many things I have copy pasted from different books, but many things are written in my own language, which is very easy to understand, which is not a bookish language. And at the same time, I will be using that in front of you. So your understanding level with that will be very easy. Class notes, FR study text, FR exam kit, IFRS exam kit. 𝐂𝐚A student will be referring other materials which I will be sharing with them based on their case study material, based on their pre-scene material, which will be released in October. But other than that, everybody should refer this. Now you will say that, sir, I will refer this also. You refer whatever you want, sir. It is just my advice, my suggestion. If you believe on me, if you have trust on me, refer these materials only for your study purpose. And all these materials will be there in the Google Drive. I will share the Google Drive link. You will get all these materials. You can download, save in the desktop, so that you don't need to open the Google Drive again, and you refer these materials. And these class slides, I will be mailing you after every class. Okay. Next thing. Next thing is how we should give exam. Whether we should give exam sitting in home or whether we should giving exam in the exam center. For this, one question from all of you. Presently, I am giving class online, and there are students from all parts of the world are doing the classes. Definitely, the students are at least from 20 countries doing the classes. I'm not talking about states. I'm talking about country. There are students from Dubai, Tanzania, Oman, Abu Dhabi, then Saudi. There are students from Germany, from UK, Ireland. There are students from Singapore, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and India also. You understand? So if this will be a physical class, then how it will be possible? Impossible. I can be physically present at one place only. I'm not a god. I'm not Mr. India that I will be there at 10 places. So with the online, we are able to connect with the whole world. You will say that I will be able to get the students from the whole world. That is also a benefit to me. But then I am able to be live for everybody. Not that a student need to do recordings. It's a live class. The second thing, if suppose I am taking a physical class in Kolkata, physical classroom, I have already. The classroom can accommodate 200 to 50 students. I used to teach there in 2014. After that, I stopped. Not because of Corona. My system is online since more than 10 years. So I mean to say that if I am taking a class in physical level at Kolkata in India, in my center, normally after one or two classes, in the first class, generally the student comes. But after few classes, one or two classes, they start saying, sir, can you give us recording? Sir, I missed the class. I couldn't come. Because coming home, Getting out from the home, be ready, getting the conveyance, then reaching to the tuition center is very, very difficult task. And already Corona has explained us, has learned us this thing, that it is not that I need to go in the classroom only to do the class. It's not a recording class. It's a live class. Whatever you will ask will be answered in front of you only. And there are so many students from different parts of the world. You can mingle with them. You can connect with them. You can make them friends. You can help them and they can help you. The WhatsApp group is also created. You can have a friend, anybody in the WhatsApp group. But I cannot say that with whom you will be doing friendship. That's your call, sir. The group, there are 90, 100 students already in FR, in SB, IFRS, there are 60, 70 students. In CMA, MCS, there are around 30 students. आप किसी से friendship तो कर, you can just message. I am also from Saraf Academy. I am also doing classes for CMA. From where you are, my name is this. Can we study together? Because it's a small world. And when the details are there, why can't you make a friend? 1 or 2 friends with whom you can study together. That initiative you need to take, sir. I cannot force you that you need to, because in the classroom also, I cannot force anybody that you need to have a friendship with this student. That's your call. But when we study in a group, when we study in consolation, then in that case, the effectiveness increases. You need to make your friend. You need to choice with whom, किसके साथ आप पढ़ोगे. चाहे वो लंदन में हो, चाहे वो यूके में हो, चाहे वो यूएस में हो, चाहे वो सिंगापुर में हो. पढ़ना है भाई. एक दूसरे की हेल्प करनी है. It's not a question that where that student is located. You are in the WhatsApp group. But in the WhatsApp group, I only can message. You can't message because everybody will get disturbed. So for that reason, one-way traffic. Whenever I want to communicate anything, I will communicate. You can communicate one-to-one with anybody. You can make friend. The group details are already there with you. Why I am saying all these things? I personally like giving exam in home. I personally like. Because if the exam is at 8 a.m., I don't need to be ready, this, that, and all that. All that jazz. I need to reach the exam center half an hour earlier. So many things are there, which convenience and all. At the same time, when I will go in the exam center, the keyboard, the screen is not with which I have habituated. It's a new keyboard, a new thing. Whenever you buy a new mobile phone, new gadget, it will not work efficiently. It is good, but you are not habituated with this. When I'm using the same keyboard for so many years, I'm very fast in the keyboard. Student complain in the exam center, keyboard अच्छा नहीं था sir type करने से आ रहा नहीं था. All that chat are bogus thing they are saying. There is nothing like that. It's just the habit. Those problems are there when you go in the exam center and to give exam in exam center. If you give exam from sitting in home, what can be the problem? The problem is that internet go off. The problem is that maybe load shedding. The problem is that both the things are okay. But still, when you are giving exam from home, the software is not moving. You are typing something, it is not showing, it is coming late. Technical problem can come. You need to do pros cons analysis. According to me, sitting in home, my AC, my chair, my system, my laptop, my this, everything is mine. I'm acquainted and habituated with this environment. Because when you go in a classroom, you will sit on the same chair at the same place every day. You see? So we require an environment to give exam. And the environment, home environment is far, far better than the exam center environment. And if by chance any technical problem arises by giving exam from home, there is option to rebook the exam again for the next week. They will not charge. Obviously, if the next week again the problem arises, then in that case, you cannot give exam in that term, the next term only. For CMA, for ACCA, for IFRS, for all this is allowed. That you can rebook the exam if the technical issue from home arises. When you give exam from home, the room should be closed. On the table, just the computer or the laptop from which you are giving exam and a transparent water bottle on the table, nothing else. Nothing else. You can't go out of the room. Nobody can come in. For 3 hours, you will be invigilated by the invigilator. And you need to properly give exam. You cannot minimize the screen. You can't go on Google, Chat, GPT, anything. You can't call anybody and all that. All those features are there. There is no cheating possible. And if you follow any unfair means giving exam from home, They will cancel your exam. They will cancel your registrations forever. Students every term, every quarter, some or there are saying, sir, mera registration cancel kar diya. Sir, they have cancelled my ACCA registration. Why you have done? And if you say that I have not done any unethical thing, they will give you proof, man. Full proof they will give. You can't deny that you have not done anything unethical. Understand? So according to me, giving exam from home is far better than giving exam in the exam center, but it's a personal call. When you are finding any problem, when you will find any problem relating to institute, exam nahi ho raha hai, booking nahi ho raha hai, ye nahi ho raha hai, wo nahi ho raha hai, anything, any problem relating to institute, I always say in the first class, if you are a ACCA student, if you are a 𝐂𝐚𝐢𝐿 student, mail to the institute. Mail to the institute with your registered mail ID. Mention your name, your registration number, your mobile number. Mention the issue which you are facing. If there is any screenshot of that, you are not able to book exam, this, that. Take the screenshot of that, mail to the institute along with CC to us. Same with 𝐂𝐚A. 𝐂𝐚A के website पे जो 𝐂𝐚A का mail student लोगों के लिए है, that mail you will mail and then CC to us. We will forward your request, your problem to the ACCA India team. We will give your detail, your issue to ACCA India team, 𝐂𝐚A India team. And believe me, just when I will give that detail to India team, they will start working on your problem as soon as possible. Itna brand goodwill मैंने बना लिया. But it is not possible that you will just mail us and I will be able to solve, because the institute says that the ACCA or 𝐂𝐚A student is a registered student of the institute. Then they need to communicate directly to the institute. Saraf cannot be involved in between. I am involving myself always, my team members, that's other thing. आपको institute को mail डालना है इसी mail ID पे, along with CC to us for any technical issue relating to institute what you are facing. Any issue. It is not in my control that I can help you instantly. It will take some time. 1 or 2 days, 3 days it will take. Please, it's a request. Whenever you find any problem, anything, you need to mail to the institute along with CC to Saraf Academy. We will do the needful. Don't worry. If you have anything subject related query, or if you have relating to Saraf Academy software, notes, class notes or anything, you can't mail to the institute. For any technical query relating to Saraf Academy, class notes, video not running, this, that, anything, mail to us. Don't call anybody, I will advise. Even though the technical person number is written, I will advise just mail, so that I can also check that you have some issue, because mail is 24-hour open on my mobile phone. And my team, when they will come to office on Monday to Friday, 10:30 to 6:30, on Saturday, 10:30 to 4 o'clock, they will deal with you. They will call you. They will handle your technical issue. Don't message me. Message, mail to Saraf Academy mail ID. Only one mail ID. If you have subject related query, you are studying something, you are not understanding, you have doubt. Now you can't mail or anything to my staff. Now this is my number. Then you will WhatsApp me, then you will call me, then you will message me for subject related query. And I am there 24/7. If I am sleeping, I will not pick up. If I am taking some class, I will not pick up. That case, that you need to bear with me. But I will give you call back for any of your query once the class or once I will be free. For subject related query, you will only connect with me. Institute related, institute. Technical query to classes. And for subject related query, you will connect with Prakash Saraf directly. Numbers are there. You can call me anytime. There is no problem. If you believe on me, if you trust on me, then what is the best way to study? Because everybody follow the wrong method to study. If you study properly in the right direction, never you will face problem. Your doubts will be less. Your understanding level will be high. You will be able to understand concept faster if you follow this principle. This is, I am saying, in every batch. But normally not more than 5% student follow this. Always attend the live class. Live class feeling is totally different. Today it is YouTube, next day it is not YouTube. It will be from our software. I will share the link. Next day you will be able to say something in the class because we always communicate in the class. In YouTube it is difficult to communicate with all of you. Only chat is possible. Attend the live class, whatever office you are going. The office are not there morning 7 and evening 8. And if it is there, you can't do anything because I cannot arrange a timing of the class as per each individual student. I am doing very odd time class, morning 7, evening 8 p.m. You understand? So there is no other option available to me. And not every day. It is one day. It is Tuesday morning, a Tuesday evening 8 p.m. and Friday morning 7 a.m. So if office is also there, you can manage. If you are a serious guy, if you are a serious girl, and you are doing very well in the office, you can request in the office for one day I will be doing the class. It is not possible that morning 7 also your job is there and evening 8 p.m. That's very odd. That is not there. Maybe one day you have a problem and which is also less than 0.1% student. You can manage that if you want. Because with the live class, feeling will be totally different, man. When the live class is over, you have understood everything. Still, you have to do the recordings. Maybe you are a champion. Then also you need to do the recordings. You need to do the recordings of the class by increasing the speed 1.25, 1.52. Like the student with whom I met yesterday for a dinner. And he studied from me 22 years back, around 2001 to. Hana? I remember that he understands the concepts very fast. That memory I had. So I told him that, yaar, you will not be liking the way I teach in the class. Bola, हम live करेगा ही नहीं. I will be doing recording and I will be making the speed of the video twice, 2x. हम तो वैसे ही, I will study like that only. I told him, this is good. This is better for you. So I mean to say that you need to do the recordings. No ifs and buts. Even though you understand everything in the live class, recording you have to do by increasing the speed. When the recording is done, whatever we have solved in the class, any theory question, any numerical question, discuss, solved it in the class, you do the same question again on your own. You have done the live class once. You have done the recording, the same thing twice. And the third time I'm saying you do the same problem on your own in writing. On a Word and Excel file, you will solve the same question again. And then you will solve some other questions which are not solved in the class, given as a homework. Solve those questions. Don't see their solution. First of all, solve on your own, then see the solutions. And whatever your doubts are there after this, send your doubts in a Word file in a proper mail structure. Don't say, sir, go in this book, this page number and all that. Whatever the question is there, copy, paste the question here in your Word file. Write your answer in the Word file. Write the institute answer, copy, paste here. So that I don't need to open different material in the class. And whether you remind me or not, I have the mail. You have already mailed us your query. I will be solving, discussing this at length in the class without thinking about timing. Once your entire doubts and everything are cleared, it's very important that you make your own notes. If the student is not making their own notes, never they will become perfect. Own notes doesn't mean that you start copying all these. Own notes doesn't mean that you start copying the Kaplan things. Own notes means you have done the live class, you have done the recorded, you have solved the problems. So there are something you want to remember. One paragraph of something, one understanding, one question you want to do later again because it was tricky. Own notes means you should be ready that next time when you study this topic, then what are the things you are going to revise? So that you don't need to open the recording, Kaplan, BPP, nothing. You just need to focus on your notes for revision purpose. I will say when I gave the CA exams in 97, 98, CA final 98 November, when I gave, for every topic there was a seat. Suppose there is a group accounting. There is a sheet of 60, 70 pages, whatever questions and whatever thing I want to revise. For every topic, there is a separate sheet prepared. Nowadays, sheet means your separate Word file. You need to have that ready. If you don't write something, whatever you have studied, you will never become perfect. चाहे आपका दिमाग दुनिया में, you are the one of the best person. You need to write, man. Study करना है तो write करना पड़ेगा. That is, you can say, we need to follow the study pattern, the material which we need to refer, the exam pattern, the question, the syllabus, the paper pattern, and what do you say? Our classes timing, Tuesday, Friday, if there is any technical problem, to whom you will report, where you will mail and all that. And passing criteria. See, my student will have always extra classes once their pre-scene will be released. For IFRS, there will be some 3-4 classes extra. Otherwise, all the classes are common for all of you. Anything general I am forgetting? I don't think so. I think I have covered everything, whatever the... Acha, 1 second. Every class recording, this is first class. The recordings will be there on YouTube because it is already YouTube live. So you will be able to see the recordings on YouTube easily after the class only. But from the second class, you can't see the recording on YouTube. It will be our software. Somebody will say, so what is that software? If you joined yesterday only, or maybe joined 2-3 days back, not yet installed the software, what I said, connect with my team members, mail them. आप उनको मेल डालिए कि I joined this, I have not yet installed the software. The technical person will connect with you. जो भी टेक्निकल डाउट्स है आप क्लासेस आईडी पे मेल करेंगे. In the software, you will get the class after the class is over 2-3 hours later. Suppose I am finishing the class at 10, you will be getting by 2 o'clock in the software automatically the recordings. Suppose you are not getting the recording in the software, mail here. My team will do the needful. Don't worry. You don't need to say me anything. For technical purpose, you will mail at our mail ID. My team will do the needful. But if you are mailing on Sunday, nobody's there. You need to wait for Monday. Monday it will be resolved. Sunday nobody's there because I cannot ask my persons to work 24/7 for me. I can work because it's my business, but they cannot work. They will not work. So the way you are working somewhere for a given time, similarly. So don't call them, just message here, mail here, they will do the needful. That is relating to, you can say, classes and all that. Now, anybody has anything to ask relating to whatever I discussed, what I covered? The paper pattern, passing criteria, the material to refer, the exam to be given home, say, whether from home or exam center, then the syllabus, then how we are going to study, how we should study, which material we will refer, the problems relating to the Saraf Academy, relating to the institute or anything, how we are going to cover our classes, some differences in the syllabus and everything, which material to refer, how you should study, everything. As per me, I have covered. But if anybody has anything to ask which I forgot or have not understood something, then please chat. Please ask. I am giving 5 minutes for the time being. 5 minutes for this. Anybody has anything to ask? If nobody is asking anything, don't think that I will also not ask how others will think and all that. Forget. It's my life. I need to understand for myself, not for others. So anybody has anything to ask? Whatever we have discussed up till now, please. Those who don't want to ask anything, please write in the chat box all clear, AC. Please type in the chat box all clear, AC. Those who don't want to ask anything, please type in the chat box all clear, AC. Waiting for everyone to Type in the chat box AC, AC, AC. Acha, sorry, I forgot that. Telling you. The ACCA and the IFRS exam form need to be filled up by October end. But I will advise students should fill up the exam form by mid of October. Around 58th, 28th of October is better. The exam will be in the first week of December. The dates are already there on the website. You can check, but it is around first week of December. For CIMA student, the exam booking need to be done by around end of October, around 25th or they also should book the exam by 15th of October, should not delay further. And the exam will be around 28th of November. For CIMA student, they don't need to pay exam fees, but ACCA IFRS student need to pay the exam fees. ACCA FR student exam fees is around $135. Similarly, IFRS exam fees is around 140, sorry, pound, not dollar, pound. You need to pay that exam fees and then you will be able to book the exam. The last date is around 29th October for ACCA IFRS, ACCA FR student. But I am saying 15/28 should be the last date for us to book the exam. That means in further 1 month later, we can book. We can book now also. There is no problem. If we are very much sure to give the exam, we should book now. As early we book, more focus will come in life. As late we will book the exam, more open-ended and lethargic we will become. Jitna jaldi you will book the exam form, more focus will come in life. So you will go on the institute website, you will go in there, write your ID password, it will be coming book exam and you will book the exam. By making payment, you will book the exam. Anything, Srikant? Anything else? Mr. Srikant, AC for your side also, from your side or not? Mr. Srikant, waiting for you. Mr. Srikant, waiting for you. Okay. So we say AC, all clear. Just giving further 1 minute. Anybody, anything to ask relating to all these aspects? Cleared. Chaliye. So now we are starting our syllabus. For all the exams, if you want to see the past term papers, for CIMA, you can use this link. For FR, you can use this link. For IFRS, you can use this link. CIMA and IFRS paper are freely available to the whole world. But FR paper past term are not available to the whole world. It is only available to ACCA registered student. So when you click this link, the second one, it will be asking you your ID and password of ACCA. But in CIMA and in IFRS, it will not be asking any ID password. So if you want to refer the past term papers and all that, you just click this link, you will be getting that. Okay? I'm not going there because just a sample I have already shown in the class. Now, this is the topic which is Introduction to Financial Accounting. We are not going to cover now because it will be covered in 2 months at least, when we will be studying different topics, non-current assets, intangible, tangible, current assets, then we will be able to understand this. But in the beginning, a basic understanding is required. because otherwise we will not be able to start accounting. So basic understanding I am covering here, but the detailed knowledge about preparation of financial statement we will be getting in coming 2 months. But just initially for 5-10 minutes, what I want to cover here. Ultimately, the transactions which are recorded in the books of accounts, the ultimate outcome of that is what? Preparing profit and loss account and preparing balance sheet. Profit and loss account give information about the company's profit or loss during the year. Balance sheet give information about the company's financial condition, assets and liabilities. Other than these two, there are other statements also. What are the format of those statements? What we need to write first, second, and all that? We should be habituated from the first class only. And believe me, this is same in US GAAP, Ind AS, everywhere. Sab jagah same hai. There is no difference in this. So there is no difference to be taught in the class ki Ind AS, IFRS mein kya difference hai. It is written IS 1, IFRS 1, IS matlab International Accounting Standard 1. And IFRS matlab International Financial Reporting Standards 1. Earlier, the IFRS was said as IS, International Accounting Standards, till 2000. From 2001, they have changed the name and they said that we will be publishing IFRS. So whether we say IS, it is earlier in the last century, and now from the current century, last 24 years, whatever the new norms are publishing, they are coming as IFRS. But for me and you, there is no difference between IS and IFRS. For many things, there is no new IFRS published. The old IS is still relevant. Many. That is, IS is IFRS only. And for those things for which new IFRS published, the IS gone. For those things for which IFRS already came, like leasing. Earlier there was IS 17 for leasing. But now when IFRS 16 for leasing is there, IS 17 gone. Earlier for revenue recognition, there was IS 18. But now for revenue recognition, we have IFRS 15. So IS 18 gone. So any IS which is not there in the syllabus, because that is gone. And any IS which is there in the syllabus, because for that there is no IFRS newly developed. In last 25 years, there is no new IFRS developed. For that, IS is IFRS only. So it's, you can say Prakash Saraf, Saraf Prakash, doesn't matter. Whether it's an IS, whether it's an IFRS. The old one was IS, the new one is IFRS. And relating to this, some changes has been done recently in 2018. This is as per the change format we are discussing. After 2018, there is no change in the format. So in the last 6 years, there is no change. So if you refer the old class material, then this is the same thing. I have copy pasted from the previous class notes only this one. What I am going to cover here, what we need to understand, the format of different financial statements, so that when we do any topic later, we will be able to correlate ye PL mein kahan aata hai, balance sheet mein where it is recorded and all that. The statement of financial positions, the financial statement are categorized into cash flow, financial position means balance sheet, profit and loss account, changes in equity, and policies and notes. These are the 5 components of financial statement. Cash flow, PL account, balance sheet, financial position means balance sheet, equity, and policies and notes. And then there are 2 types of organization in the world. One is profit-oriented, one is not for profit-oriented. Abhi for the time being, focus is on profit-oriented. The financial statement in 140 countries need to be prepared by following the same principles. Otherwise, we will not be able to analyze the financials in different parts of the world. Common accounting language. And in that financial statement, the coverage are statement of financial position, balance sheet, details of assets and liabilities, statement of profit and loss, details of income and expenditures during the year, statement of changes in equity, that is details of shareholders, owners' funds in the business, Statement of cash flow, that is what is the cash received and cash outflow during the business, and the accounting policies and explanatory notes. All these is the end of accounts. So I cannot explain this today. All these we will be covering in different classes when we will be doing the different topic. What is the purpose here? Understanding the format of all these properly, because that will be required in the subsequent classes. Once the class is over, the homework for everybody is to make these presentation in your Excel or Word file without any figures. You should be preparing एक बार PL account, balance sheet, just without any figures, so that you get to remember that what is the assets, liability and all that, how they are presented, which one is earlier, which one is later and all that. We need to follow the norm. For that reason, I am just, you can say, in the beginning briefing. This is format referred by IFRS 1 for statement of financial position, balance sheet. Any company's statement of financial position as at. Suppose for Saraf Academy, statement of financial position of Saraf Gurukul Private Limited as at 31st March 2024. Because that we are doing, we need to submit that to the government departments, ROC and all that. First of all, you will writing assets, all assets. There are two kinds of assets, non-current, current. Non-current are those which will be used in the business for many years, more than a year. Computer, laptop, camera, plant, machinery, so many things, furniture also are going to be used for many years. Intangible assets, Saraf Academy logo and all that, intangible. And investments which I am going to keep for more than 1 year. Suppose I have invested in share market and I am going to keep that investments for more than a year. Any assets which is going to be there for more than a year is called non-current assets. Property, plant, equipment, intangible investments. Current assets, which we will be holding for 1 year maximum. Inventory, cash, bank, receivables. This is not exhaustive list. There can be other items also. But broader headings are these only. The total will be called as the total assets of the organization. Then those assets from where we are getting, how we arrange the money. This is the financing part. The shareholder money, the outsider money. The liability side is divided into 3 parts. The shareholder money, owner's money, outsider money divided into 2 parts. Long-term, short-term. Shareholder money, share capital, retained earning, any other reserves. Revaluation reserves, share premium, anything. You will say, what are these? We will do the topic, because for every thing, for every item, there is a topic. Then outside money, non-current, long-term, loan notes, lease liability, deferred tax, or anything which is payable beyond 1 year. Current liability payable within 1 year. If we are preparing on March 24, payable by March 2025 within, then it's current liability. The total becomes your funding for the assets. These two should be equal. If they are not equal, that means there is some mistake we have done. The statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. What is other comprehensive income? What is profit and loss? And it is written for the year. Because balance sheet is statement of financial position as at. But this is for entire year. What is the revenue in Saraf Academy? For entire year, what are the expenditures in Saraf Academy? Gross profit, distribution, administration, profit from operation, finance cost, investment income, profit before tax, interest, income tax, profit for the year, other comprehensive income like revaluation gain, total comprehensive income. Before proceeding, this is the format. This is, you can see, a format based on functional classification. Manufacturing function, admin function, selling function, like that. There are other ways to prepare PL account, but this is the format generally the people prefer. IFRS has given different ways, but this is the format which generally the organization prefer. Now there is one question with all of you. In my organization, if I am preparing Saraf Gurukul Private Limited statement of profit or loss or other comprehensive income for the year ended 31st March 2024. So I will be writing revenue, I will be writing cost of sale, gross profit, distribution, administration. In my organization, whatever the expenditures are there, Which one will be falling in cost of sale? Which one will be falling in distribution? Which one will be falling in administration? Can anybody give example? In Saraf Gurukul Private Limited, brand name Saraf Academy, some examples of expenditure which will be coming in cost of sale, which will be coming in distribution, which will be coming in administration. Need to chat in the chat box. Some examples of the expenditures in Saraf Academy, which you can categorize in 3 different headings. Cost of sales, salaries to staff. Administration cost, director salaries. The fees that we give is revenue. I have not asked revenue, sir. I am asking the expenditure part. Cost of sale, distribution, administration. Distribution, other sales related cost, administration expenses. Cost of sales, software cost. Office related expenses will be under administration expense. Repair cost of the office equipment goes to administration cost. Distribution cost, social media promotion. Okay. Some are correct, some are wrong, some are, you can say, vague, because maybe you don't know exactly, so you are writing some vague languages, or maybe typing the things in the chat box is always difficult. That also can be there. The computer, laptop, and any camera or anything, whatever resources we are using for conducting the classes also. We are using for preparing our books of accounts. We are using for doing the marketing also. The computer, laptop, which is presently I am using, there are 3 machines here. One is the computer, the another is a laptop, and one more laptop. In the laptop, I am looking at the YouTube chat box. In the computer, I am running through Zoom, because ultimately it is streamed in YouTube through Zoom. And in another laptop, sometime I am referring the notes. Different 3 things need to be seen. But these are all used for the classes. These are not for admin purpose, or these are not for the selling or doing any marketing and all that. So these machines depreciation, the camera depreciation, the furniture depreciation, this building, this place depreciation are all cost of sale. If suppose I will say that here I am keeping one staff to do the cleaning and all that, this is also cost of sale. The cost of sale is that to generate revenue, whatever the expenditures we are incurring, the study material purchase from Kaplan, any resources, software expenditures, because through that we are able to give you the classes. Those are all cost of sale. Administration, there is 2 accountant in my office. One regularly come, one comes sometime and all that. The accountant salary, the tally software annual maintenance charges. The accounts are prepared on a particular machine. The accounts are prepared on a particular machine, that machine depreciation. And somebody said director salary, director remuneration. Maybe I can say that I am the director and I am the tutor. So maybe I can bifurcate my salary as a part of cost of sale also. But we generally record in my Saraf Gurukul, my salary as an administration expense. The distribution and selling, doing social media marketing. There are 3 staff for that purpose. One is for SEO marketing, one is for social media, one is for editing videos and all that. There are 3-4 staff for that purpose. Their salary, their computer depreciation and all that are coming selling and distribution expenses. Because the nature of expenses will be based on what is the expenditure. For me, this is the case. Similarly, the organization where you are working, the case will be different. There is no fixed formula that this is cost of sale and this is distribution, this is administration. But if we are not bifurcating the expenditures properly, then the gross profit and operational profit is not properly presented. If I am saying gross profit, I am deducting cost of sale, may admin selling also, then the gross profit figure is not correct. Then the comparative analysis of my organization with others, competitors, with my past year cannot be done. Then what is the purpose of preparing the books of accounts? What is the purpose of preparing PL account? So in accounting, this is treated as a principal error. In accounting, this is treated as a very big error. If we are not recording cost of sale as a cost of sale, we are recording distribution administration. That's wrong. That's wrong preparation of PL account. In exam, you are writing some expenditure here or here. How much will be the deduction in the marks? Very less. But in the practical life, the student, the person don't have understanding, don't have knowledge, don't have differentiation. Ki cost of sale or distribution admin hai kya? If there is no differentiation, why there are 3 headings, man? Why not there is only one heading, expenditures? Revenue 1, expenditure minus balance. This revenue is not my share market income. If I have invested my surplus money in share market, I am getting dividend. I sold the shares, I am getting that income. That is not my operational income. That is investment income. Investment income is different, revenue is different. When we will be doing different topics like revenue, we will be doing investment income, we will be doing financial instruments, we will be doing inventory, different topic we will do. We will be going into further detail of this because that the accounting need to teach you. That ye nahi ki bhai assets kuch bhi kahin bhi likh diye and you are writing any income or expenditure, that's books are ready. That's not ready, call. And you need to be ready that wherever you are working, wherever you will be going, you can advise in the right direction to the organization that their financial statement preparation is not correct. They need to do like this. For that, we are sitting here, not just for giving the exam and passing the exam. Giving the exam and passing the exam is not a matter, man. When the knowledge is there, exam passing is become a byproduct. One more thing I forgot to say earlier. What do you think? Multiple choice questions giving answer is difficult, or essay type questions giving answer is difficult. Which one is more difficult? MCQ or essay type? In FR, MCQ, essay type, both are there. In IFRS, only essay type is there. Which one is difficult? MCQ is more difficult or essay type? MCQ, you type M. Essay type, you type E. Don't type so much. Every student, what do you think? Which one is more difficult exam? M-based or E-based? Please, everybody. M-based or E-based? M-based. Himanshu is saying M-based. Curious Buddy is saying M-based. Pooja is saying E-based. Tanmay is saying M-based. Neev Nair is saying M-based. Pooja, aapke sath others are not there. M. Oh, Vansika E-based. According to my understanding of last 30 years teaching, professionally at least 25 years, according to me, it is M-based. It's far difficult to pass the exam than E-based. Because M-based, we are thinking, tiki to lagana hai. Arey bhai, when they are giving multiple choice question, they are giving so deep, that if your knowledge is not perfect, you can't select the correct answer. And if it is wrong, laddu, no part marking. The student, those who have given auditing exam, most of them message me, sir, essay type was simple. MCQ was very tricky, sir. I couldn't solve properly. Malum nahi hai, sir. Everybody has messaged this. When the student will give FR exam, they will say, sir, essay type was easy. The problem was there with the MCQ. Because in MCQ, there is no part marking and they are very deep. But in essay type, whatever wrong you are doing, still you will get pass marks. In essay type, if you solve 100 marks paper, it's impossible that you will fail the exam. In IFRS exam, 100 marks paper, you solve 100 marks paper, you can't fail. The failures are there because the student don't complete the paper. Whatever wrong you are doing, part marking is there. For passing the exam, essay type is easier. But for scoring high marks, multiple choice is better. Because scoring 95, 97, FR possible. Even though somebody scored in IFRS also 92, but 90 plus scoring in IFRS is difficult because it's a theory-based exam, na? It's no multiple choice. So scoring 90 plus is very, very fantastic, exceptional. So scoring high marks is easy in FR MCQ based, but passing the exam is far, far easier in essay type exams because you will get part marks for whatever you are writing. But in MCQ, there is no part mark. And MCQ are very, very tricky. They go into very deep in asking questions in MCQ. आप ऐसे मत सोचिए जय माता दी टिक 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 करिए ना यार, कितना राइट होता है देखते हैं. Vansika and Pooja, do one of the paper once we will finish FR paper. देखिएगा कितना MCQ राइट होता है, समझ में आ जाएगा. If your concept is not clear, you can't make MCQ correct, man. 30 जो है ना 15 उसमें से 5 तो राइट होता है, 5 लो 60 मार्क्स में से स्कोर 10 मार्क्स. हाउ वी विल पास? MCQ एग्जाम इन एनी कैट का एग्जाम MCQ होता है, डिफिकल्ट एग्जाम है, वन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड्स डिफिकल्ट एग्जाम. व्हाई? जितना भी ऐसे टाइप एग्जाम सर, दे आर इजी टू पास. सीमा प्योर ऐसे टाइप एग्जाम इजी टू पास because it is not MCQ. You will be getting part marking for whatever you will write. So IFRS and CMA students will be feeling easy to pass the exam as compared to FR student. FR student will find the problem to pass the exams. They need to be crystal clear in the concept. That's my understanding of teaching 25 years. All these things, मेरा feeling है, आपकी feeling अलग हो सकती है. I can't force you. But I'm just saying that कि in case of MCQ, the questions can be there, which one is cost of sale, which one is distribution. But in case of IFRS or in case of CMA MCS, the question is not like that. So even though you are saying that it is a part of distribution and all that, there is no negative mark. There is no mark deduction. Something you are saying wrong part. लेकिन MCQ वाला का तो number गया. You are saying it is a part of distribution, it's gone. 0, laddu. That's all. You understand? So passing MCQ exam is far difficult, man. लगता है tick, tick, tick. Tick नहीं होता. It is not a tick. It is not like that, man. MCQ, so many MCQ. I even find problem even though after studying so much for 25, 30 years. मेरे से भी क्लासेस में गलती हो जाता है. सोचिए. MCQ exams are far, far difficult than essay type. The student will fail IFRS or CMA MCS only because of one reason. They are not studying. If they will regularly study 1.5 hours, 2 hours, they can't fail. Impossible. I am giving you guarantee. Every day you study 2 hours, you can't fail CMA MCS and IFRS exam. But generally the student will say, मेरा ऑफिस है, I am working. अरे भाई ऑफिस है तो क्या हुआ? दिन में 2 घंटा पढ़ने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है आपको? अभी से 2 घंटा बस. Every day doesn't matter. So investment income and all, first of all, sale minus all the operational expenditures will give you operating income. Then the finance cost, interest, investment income, non-operational income will give you profit before tax. Then the tax expense, profit for the year, and then other comprehensive. Other comprehensive for the time being revaluation. Revaluation means I have this property, purchased 15 years back. At that time, the value was 2 crore. Now the value is 5 crore. So the 3 crore value gone up. There is no money I am receiving, but I want to record 5 crore in my books. So the 3 crore I will be writing here as other comprehensive income. Other comprehensive income can be many items. We will discuss one by one in different topics. But for the time being, you can say revaluation gain. It is not a money we received like tuition fees and all that. but my assets value has gone up, and I'm recording that as another comprehensive income in PL account. The total is called total comprehensive income. The company can pay dividend out of this profit for the year. They cannot pay dividend out of this. For my property value gone up by 3 crore, I cannot pay dividend out of this. I don't have money. But from the profit, I can pay dividend. If the suppose Saraf Academy is paying dividend to shareholders 1 lakh rupees, where it will be coming in the PL account? In which heading? Under cost of sale, distribution, admin, finance cost, where it will be coming? The dividend paid by Saraf, Gurukul, Saraf Academy to shareholders 1 lakh, where it will be coming in the profit and loss account. क्या भाई? Where it will be coming in the profit and loss account. चेतन बोलो यार. Reliance Industries is giving dividend. So Reliance Industry will prepare profit and loss account like this. So where Reliance Industry will record the dividend payment to shareholders? In this PL account under which heading? Chetan, Pradipta, Vansika, Soman, Johu, Ankan, Surojit, Neev, Tanmay, Pooja, everybody, please. Finance cost. So Adit is saying finance cost. So under finance cost, we will be writing dividend payment. Anybody else? Anybody else? Adit is saying dividend payment by a company is the finance cost. सबको बोलना होगा यार. You can't sit idle. Neve is saying that it will not be coming here. It will be coming in a statement of changes in equity. Neve is saying that it will not be coming in PL account. Srikant is saying finance cost. So Adit and Srikant is saying it is a finance cost. Johu is also saying finance cost. Everybody, please understand. Who are the owners of any business? Who are the owners of Saraf Academy? The shareholder. If I am the owner of the business, I cannot lend it to myself. To become a finance cost, it should be lending. When the money is invested by the shareholder, that is not lending money. The PL account will be recording the interest or anything which is payable to outsiders. The payment to the owners is not recorded in PL account. That is called the distribution of profit. And distribution of profit is recorded in a statement of changes in equity. It is not recorded in profit and loss account. What is this statement of changes in equity? The statement of changes in equity is what? Please concentrate. In the balance sheet, we are writing in the liability side equity, share capital, retained earning, other components or anything. These items, how we are getting these figures, that need to be shown in a statement called statement of changes in equity. That need to be shown in a statement called statement of changes in equity. The beginning of the year, the opening balances of these figures. Then you will say, what is this adjustment? I can't comment on this for the time being. The income profit in the PL account, the income profit for the year and revaluation gain coming in the different. You see, in the PL account, suppose the profit for the year 1 crore and the other comprehensive income revaluation is 3 crore. So 1 plus 3, 4 crore. 1 plus 3, 4 crore. 1 crore is a part of retained earning and 3 crore is a part of revaluation surplus. The total is 4 crore. The company has issued some other shares during the year. Dividend you are deducting from retained earning here, not in the PL account. It is not an expense. Anything distributed to the owners is not an expense. PL account will be recording the expense. It is distribution of profit. Anything else? I'm not able to explain this when we will do the topic then. And then the figures, final figures are coming. Share capital, share premium, retained earning, revaluation reserves. All these figures will be going in the balance sheet. The interest payment, or sorry, dividend payment to shareholders is not a finance cost. Finance cost is preference share dividend. Finance cost is if we have taken money from bank, loan, borrowed, debenture issued, we are paying interest to them. That is finance cost. But who are the owners of the business? They are paid something from the business earnings. That is dividend. That is distribution of profit. That is not a finance cost. Other than this, there is a statement of cash flow and there is notes and policies. This is not written here because I am not in a position to explain cash flow and notes to even I have not explained these also because I have not taught you anything. I'm just focusing on format. Because when we study subsequently, and I will be saying this comes in the balance sheet under this heading, this comes in the PL account under this heading, I don't want that anybody should not be understanding. A basic format is structure, assets, liability, income, expenditure, is statement of changes in equity, we should remember. If anybody is not able to say where dividend will come, that means their accounting knowledge is poor. Those who are not able to say this, that, which will be coming under cost of sale, or that means their accounting knowledge is poor, no problem. But that means their knowledge relating to the format is also very poor. Format knowledge, you can't be poor from the next class. So those students need to prepare this format, practicing on an Excel or in a Word file. Without looking at this, you need to prepare the format. It is written, you need to learn these pro forma layout. आपको याद करना है भाई चुपचाप. आप बाद if you say later I don't remember, it is not acceptable. You have to have correct understanding of the format of balance sheet, PL account and statement of changes in equity, not cash flow and notes to accounts. That we will deal later. Okay. What is the difference between a profit and not for profit oriented organization? Saraf Academy is a profit-oriented organization or not-for-profit? Saraf Gurukul Private Limited, Saraf Academy, is a profit-oriented organization or not-for-profit? Everybody. Saraf Gurukul Private Limited, brand name Saraf Academy, is a profit-oriented organization or not-for-profit? And ACCA Institute, CIMA Institute, is a profit-oriented organization or not-for-profit? ACCA Institute, CIMA Institute, is a profit-oriented organization or not-for-profit oriented? Saraf Academy objective is to generate more and more income. Other than whatever we want to achieve, that's okay. But the major prime objective is to generate more and more income. But SEMA ACCA don't have the prime objective to generate income. Then why they are charging so much fees? The registration fees, the exam fees and all that. And still they are saying they are not for profit. Huh? Johu, they are not for profit oriented. They are not for profit oriented organ. They are not profit oriented. They are not NFP. But they are charging huge fees, no? When we are on the other side of the grass, we always think like that only. For conducting the exams, for developing study material, for meeting with the different organization, for branding, for marketing, for staff, expenditure required, man. And those expenditure, if they will not meet up, then how they will survive? So they are taking the money from me as a learning partner. They are taking money from you as a student, exam fees, registration fees, annual subscription and all that. And they are getting donations from different or community. Saraf Academy is not getting any donation because we are not for profit. We are saying that a profit-oriented organizations, they need to maximize the wealth of the shareholders. But a not-for-profit oriented organization need to think about the society, need to think about the stakeholders, need to think about the efficiency in their operations more than the profit. More because there is in a not, suppose in ACCA, who are the shareholders? Nobody. You, me, all are stakeholders. There is no shareholder. I'm not going into detail of economy, efficiency, effectiveness. Economy means lower cost. Efficiency means with the least resources, maximum outcome. And effectiveness means after passing ACCA SEMA, you should be getting better opportunities in life. You should be getting better job, better business and all that. Otherwise, why you will do? Effectiveness should be there. I'm not saying Saraf Academy don't want that. But the major objective in Saraf Academy is shareholder wealth maximization. And in a not-for-profit oriented organization, it is economy, efficiency, effectiveness. In a, what do you say? Profit-oriented organization, the accountability of everybody to the shareholder. But in a not-for-profit, it is accountability to the government, to the public, to the trustees, to the donation provider, to the learning provider, to the students and all that. Source of finance. In a profit-oriented, it is shareholder money, all the loan. In a not-for-profit oriented loan, donation subsidies. Donation subsidy is a major part which they are getting. Their funding is mainly donations and subsidies. Obviously, ACCA SEMA are not getting any subsidy in India. Indian government is not giving any money to them, which the Indian government is giving money to CA Institute, CMA India Institute, but they are not giving to ACCA SEMA. For that reason, you can say that slightly the cost of doing international course as compared to Indian course in terms of institute charges are higher. But the training classes fees for Indian course or for ACCA SEMA is same only. There is no difference. Just I'm saying that they are getting donation and subsidies. Are they going to ask anything relating to not-for-profit? Nothing. That is, nothing is there in the syllabus. It is just that when we are studying accounts, for that reason, the format of PL account, balance sheet and all that is different for not-for-profit oriented organization. They prepare income and expenditure. They prepare receipt and payments. They prepare source and application of funds. There is some different accounting norms. That is not there in the syllabus of ACCA, FR, SEMA or IFRS. किसी का भी नहीं. क्यों नहीं है? Because for this there are country specific rules. India का अलग है, सिंगापुर अलग है, सबका अलग अलग है. तो country specific तो हम लोग यहाँ पढ़ने बैठे नहीं है. When you do Indian CA, CMA, you will be finding these things are there, not for profit. Electricity company, insurance companies, then what do you say, trust, society, ये सब का accounting होता है. But वो इंडिया में अलग है, UK, USA का अलग है. इसीलिए उसके ऊपर नहीं जा रहे. We are not going there. Because that is different. Now, I'm not reading this question. It is just that when the format is basic understanding of format done, so there is a trial balance given. There are some adjustments given. And then the solution is given. PL account, balance sheet, a statement of changes and equity given. What you all need to do. Read this entire question once. Don't solve it. Even though if you are not understanding anything, you can ask in the next class. Many things you will not understand, but you need to ask in the class after reading this. Maybe I will not be able to answer in the next class because that topic I have not taught. But at least with the format where anything is coming, kaise likhna hai, for that reason, just an example given. Solved example, no need to solve. The purpose of this up till whatever I'm saying for last 20-30 minutes, you need to be crystal clear relating to presentation of balance sheet, PL account, and statement of changes in equity. The format should be crystal clear. Some basic understanding where anything comes, what will be coming in this head, this heading and all that, some basic understanding. And those who are weak, they need to prepare in writing the format once practiced so that in the subsequent classes, you will not face problem. But I have not taught anything. The syllabus is not yet started. It is just some basic introduction I need to give relating to IS, IFRS and the format of financial statement. Now I am starting actually the syllabus, that is the first topic, which is we can say earnings per share. But before proceeding, if anybody has anything to ask relating to the format, any question, anybody has anything to ask relating to the format? Waiting for 1 minute. नीव, जोहू, वंशिका, चेतन, पूजा, आदित्य, सुरजीत, हिमांशु, क्यूरियस बडी, अंकन, पूजा, anybody? AC. Good one. All clear. Now I'm not teaching this topic. I'm not teaching this topic. I'm just giving a basic introduction relating to this topic. Suppose I have surplus money. In Saraf Academy or in my personal file, I have surplus money. Then which company share I should invest in the market, in share market, whose prices is going to go up? Suppose in banking sector, I want to invest my surplus money in banking sector. Then which company share I need to buy? I should be purchasing, whose prices is going to go up. Somebody will say that, sir, I have never done that. Try, sir. Try to answer me. कि market में there are in India so many listed companies are there. The market is already running, and I want to invest my surplus money in some stock whose prices will increase in a banking stock. So which bank shares I should buy? There are many who are chartered accountants also. Okay, Juhu, telling you, sir. Just answer this for the time being. So Ankan is saying that the company having higher earnings per share, I should invest in that company. The organization which is having higher earnings per share, I should invest in that company. One answer. Others. Others. Shrikant, Vansika, Himanshu, Curious Buddy, Pradipta, Chetan, Surajit. Bhai, if I have surplus money and I want to invest in share market to generate good return, and I want to invest State Bank of India. सारिक मैंने उसी में लगाया है. I have invested my money, surplus money, State Bank of India only. It's a share in which I am investing for more than 20 years. Since 1998, I will say that more than 25 years. And never suffered any loss. Never. Himanshu ji, ab thoda kahani, don't make a story, growth company and all that. How we will analyze that it is a growth company. Now I have Kotak Bank app. In the Kotak Bank app, I'm not able to show it here. In the Kotak Bank app, some details I'm reading. The market opened today at 9:15 a.m. The price of State Bank was 789.35. The average traded price today in these 20 minutes is 788. It is opened. The volume, that is the number of share purchase sale in 20 minutes, is 31 lakh already. Then it is saying it is giving me further information. Market cap of the company is 7.03 lakh crore. Market cap means number of total shares of SBI multiplied by the market price per share. Whatever number of shares of SBI multiplied by the market price, which is 789, it is giving 7.03 lakh crore. Total market value of SBI abhi. Price earning ratio is given 10.59. That means if State Bank of India is earning $1, 1 rupee, because they are from India, then the price is 10.59 times. Whatever, if I will say that the price is 789, say 800. So 800 divided by 10, 80 rupees. That means we can say that State Bank is earning per share 80 rupees and the share price is 10 times 800. For that reason, it is 10.59 times. The industry, State Bank, Punjab National Bank, UCO Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, for all these banks together, the price earning ratio is 14.87, say around 15. That means in the industry, for $1 earnings, the price is 15 times. But for the State Bank of India, for $1 earnings, the price is 10.5 times. The price to book value ratio is 1.9. Price to book value means, just now Johu said, what is the benefit of this, sir? है ना? उसका भी आंसर दे रहे हैं. The entire shareholder money is this only, sir. In the balance sheet, the shareholder money is this. Long-term loan, short-term loan is not shareholder money. If you divide this by number of shares, if you divide the total equity by number of shares, you will get book value per share. If you divide this last column figure by number of shares, you will be getting book value per share. In case of State Bank, it is showing 1.9. That means the price in the market is 800 approx. And the ratio is 1.9. 800 by 1.9 will be coming approximately around 380. So the company's book value per share of State Bank, total value of shareholder by number of shares is 380.90. And the price in the market is around 800, which is around double. 1.9 times, which is double. The dividend yield, they are saying 1.74%. That means if State Bank is giving dividend on the market price, then the shareholders are getting approximately around 2%. The share value is 800 rupees. The face value in the balance sheet of the shares is 100 rupees. The face value of State Bank in the balance sheet is 100 rupees. But in the market, the price is 800. So if the company will say give dividend of 80%, 80% means they will give dividend of 80 rupees. 100 into 80%, 80. But on 800 in the share price in the market, I am getting 80. So for me, it is coming 10% only. So normally the State Bank gives dividend of around 15-20 rupees in a year. So on 800, 20 rupees will come around 2% approx. I received a dividend every year, approximately per share 20 rupees. So that is coming on the market price. The dividend rate is coming 1.74%. These are the information given in any app, in any Kotak Mahindra app, ICICI, whatever share market app. And then below, there is some detail written about the entire story of SBI, when they formed, what they are doing, in which business they are, who are the competitors, boom, bam, bam. All these things are written. These are so many information to digest. In this very one important information is P ratio. The State Bank has a price 10.5 times of its earnings. But in the industry, banking industry, the price in the market is around 15 times of the earnings. So what do you think? State Bank prices will increase or not? What do you all think? When the other banks' prices are 15 times, why not State Bank for $1 earning, the price should be 15 times? Why not? It may be not. Because suppose State Bank performance is not good as others. Their profit is going down, their business is not going well. That is not there in State Bank. The State Bank is growing as compared to other bank last much better. Like Ankan was saying that where growth will come. Are growth kaise pata chalega bhai? How you will analyze? When you see the revenue of State Bank, it is highest as compared to others. When you see the State Bank growth in revenue from last year to current year, it is highest as compared to others. When you see the profitability margin of State Bank, it is better than others. Then why the question is there that the State Bank share price will be 10.5 times of earnings as compared to others, which are 15 times. So I am perfect believer that in the long run, the State Bank prices will be more than 1,000. I'm not saying today. I'm not saying in a month. But I have a 100% conviction in my brain, body and mind that share price of State Bank in 1 year will be reaching 1,000 triple digits. इसीलिए मैंने खरीदा है. But market don't move every time 100% logical. There are 10% illogical movements. Sometimes some war, this, that, which are not discounted by anybody. Those changes also happen. So it may be that the prices go down to 700, but it will be definitely going to 1,000 based on their earnings, based on their performance, based on their competitor analysis. Price earning ratio is a very important factor to analyze earnings, to analyze the price of a company. And for that, we require earnings per share. How the share market will give this information if the earnings per share is not known? That earnings per share calculation should be a specific methodological calculation. This chapter EPS is not a journal entry, debit, credit. It's a calculation. The logic behind calculation of EPS, how the calculation of EPS will be done, that we need to understand in the chapter. And that is very much required to buy shares in a company. That is very much required to sell goods to a company, how much earnings they are generating. That is very much required to give loan to a company. That is very much required to understand whether we should have any relationship with the company. If you want to work in a company and the earnings of the company are not adequate, the company may not be able to give you the salary. They are not earning properly. Maybe the ACCA Institute, not for profit oriented organization, problem. But a not-for-profit oriented organization is doing business with others. If the company's income are not adequate, any organization, they will not be able to survive. It is very essential that we should be able to calculate earnings in case of profit-oriented per share, earnings per share properly. So the chapter explains you logic, understanding concepts, why the calculation is done, how the calculation is done, what are the principles we'll follow in doing the calculation. And there is no difference in IFRS, Indian accounting and US GAAP in that. IFRS, Indian accounting, US GAAP, there is no difference in calculation of EPS. Sab same. So there is nothing you need to learn separately once you study IFRS. आप IAS, IND-AS करिए, आप US GAAP करिए, it's the same thing. This is the purpose of incorporating this topic in the syllabus, how much importance it has. Forget about what you need to get in the exam. EPS दिखा, अरे भाई जिंदगी में आप कुछ भी करेंगे, mergers, acquisitions, valuations, takeover, you want to buy shares, you want to invest, you want to advise that कि इससे सामान खरीदो नहीं, whatever. Earnings calculation you should be knowing. It's a bread and butter of daily life. For that reason, we are studying EPS. It is a part of the syllabus, but the purpose is not that it is a part of the syllabus. The purpose is that We need to study this because we need to work in accounting, business and finance domain. Suppose we are not going to study finance, valuation and all that, but anybody has not studied anything in valuations, then they need to understand earnings per share calculation. Anything we do in business, accounting and finance, the person should have sound understanding of earnings per share. I'm not teaching anything in EPS. I'm just covering the question which Johu raised. उसको cover करते हैं. उसके बाद आज के लिए wind up करते हैं. From the next class we will start EPS because उसको और आगे बोलकर फायदा नहीं. When I will go in something, I need to go for next 1 hour continuously. So for that reason. Now Johu and everybody, how this statement of changes equity related with PL account. PL account, the profit figure is coming here. You see. In the profit, other comprehensive revaluation gain, the profit for the year. And these final figures are coming in the balance sheet under equity. So this can be prepared when the PL account is prepared. And if you don't do this, then in that case, balance sheet cannot be prepared. So it is perfectly correlated with them. Why this is required separately? When I studied accounting in CA 98, 99 and all that, this was not required. But whatever wrong thing we are doing in accounting, wrong matlab, we are doing some adjustment which are allowed. But those adjustments are giving a better picture than what actually, which is called window dressing. Somebody will see your house from window. They will not be able to see the entire house. So when earlier, whatever window dressing we used to do, we need to go into detail of this. What is the plus minus in revaluation, retained, kahan gaya hai? Because everything is a part of earnings only. The accounting body made a rule in which year I don't know, that whatever the breakup of the shareholders' money, you need to show in the financial statement separately. So that anybody who want to understand what is the plus minus, what is this figure, how it came, whether this is logical or not, every window dressing items we will be able to understand very fast. So the accounting body of the world, whether it's Indian accounting, US GAAP, IFRS, made a rule कि shareholder का last year opening balance and the closing balance, what are the adjustment done? You need to show here. So that everybody don't need to search so much. They will be getting here the direct information and they will be able to analyze. You will say, sir, what is window dressing? Recording this revaluation according to me is window dressing only, yaar. Arey, mera property I am not selling. I'm not selling. So why I'm recording 3 crore gain as a property revaluation? ठीक है भाई, कुछ है नहीं, पैसा वैसा नहीं है. Saraf cannot sell this. They are doing tuition here. How they will sell? They cannot do anything, but ठीक है. The value of the property in the market is this. They want to record. There are so many things in accounting. When you learn, you understand that how much importance of this statement. So it is related with PL account because the profit figure will come here. It is related with balance sheet. The final figure will be coming in the balance sheet. But it is more than that. Understanding the window dressing. Whatever ifs and buts done in the accounting will be done through here only. So when you see this statement, you're able to analyze what are the ghaplas, what are the tension, what are the things which are not adjusted properly. You will get to know very fast. So the accounting body has made this rule कि भैया आपको ये separately you need to prepare this. That is the purpose of a statement of changes in equity and the correlation with PL account and balance sheet. Johu. So everybody need to prepare the format, practice format properly. If you have very sound knowledge, नहीं करना है. लेकिन आपको next class में नहीं बोलना चाहिए dividend कहाँ आएगा. You can't say that कि ये balance sheet में कहाँ पर कौन सा heading में आएगा. You should be remembering this by heart. You can read once the chapter EPS when I will share the notes after the class. You can once read the EPS chapter if you want. Do the recording of the class because any general thing you should not be asking again and again. Exam kab hai, ye kab hai, all these things. And we will continue our classes in the next class. Next class will be through Zoom, not YouTube. No YouTube class. You will be joining through Zoom. Zoom link will be shared with you before the class. You just click the link and you will be able to join. That is Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Friday morning and Tuesday evening. Anybody has anything to ask, please ask. I'm still there for next 4 or 5 minutes. Whatever, any general thing, anything, whatever we discussed, whatever, any EPS or anything. Otherwise, we will be winding up. Everybody can do like on YouTube. Huh, bhai? So many students are doing the classes. If you feel, then only, sir. Anybody has anything to ask? Below the video, you will see that there is a like button in which you will find 6. So if everybody will click that, then in that case, it will be coming. What is the reason? So that students will be getting the benefit, those who are not able to study in the classes, those who are doing self-study. They will see the video, they will make themselves ready. They know that this is the exam pattern, this need to study, how we need to study and all that. Because when the video will be famous, then only others will see. This class recording you will get on YouTube just after the class. Fatafat ekdam, turant. Okay? Waiting for further 2 minutes. Anything to ask? Any question? Any doubt? No, sir. Changes to equity, you will understand in next 2 months, sir. Cannot explain now, sir. We need to study one by one topic. Then we can understand. For that reason, I have not gone into deep of any format. Because that is related with every topic, sir. Simple, you can say that share issue, the company issued share capital gone up. They have issued at premium has gone up. That's other thing. But then these adjustments and all that you will understand in coming months. The note, the way I have made these notes, similarly, whatever you study, you think that it is critical, you will forget, you need to remember this, that way you will write. Your notes are not relevant for anybody else, only for you. Any question you want to revise again, that way. We will start from EPS in the next class. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These understanding of transfer to here and there cannot be explained now. When we study non-current assets, there I will give the logic. Then I will correlate with this format. Every time, whenever I will study, I will correlate with this. But at the moment, it is not possible to explain that because that is different areas, sir. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for giving your time. And all those who are registered, please attend the live classes. The interest will be different level. Even still, you need to do recordings after the class. That too, I already said. Okay. All the very best for your ACCA, IFRS and SEMA journey. I always say I will be giving my 500%. I just want a regular study from you 2 hours daily. Whatever problems are there in your life, whatever is there, you need to study 2 hours daily. No problem. Guarantee from my side that all the student will pass the exam. No problem will happen. Follow my instructions. Follow the way I am saying that how you need to study. Follow that, then there is no problem. Okay? Thank you. Tada. Bye-bye. Take care.